I'm feeling low.
Hello, my lemon drops, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand. Or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. Today we're here for a long overdue installment of me reacting to Pinterest health and fitness fails. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm making it a goal to get these back into the lineup for you guys. I've also noticed that recent rumblings from the TikTok world have me concerned and make me feel like I might have to start getting involved. So you may start seeing some me reacting to TikTok health and fitness fails. So stay tuned for that. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulls and some dry sarcasm along the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand. We would all really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's make lemonade. So the first one we have here is titled How to Build Your Butt, Not Quads, Home Workout. And then the girl in the picture is working out in what looks to me like a gym. Or she has a fully equipped home gym, which is cool. So the title says How to Build Your Butt, Not Your Quads. That may seem weird to some of you, but that's actually a common goal that I hear from a lot of people. People wanting to build their glutes and develop their glutes without building up or overdeveloping their quads. This is something that ultimately really just comes down to a personal preference. Some women and men prefer the look of just like plump, round, firm, well-developed glutes without super developed quads. Again, this is something that's just straight up a preference. I personally don't mind having some beefcake quads along with my little peach butt. I mean, my butt is far from little, but you get what I'm saying. So for one to build their glutes without also building their quads, you need isolation exercises. Isolation exercises differ from compound exercises because isolation exercises target one specific muscle group with little to no engagement of other muscles. Compound exercises engage multiple muscle groups at a time. Recruit multiple muscle groups at a time onto their team. So let's look at this workout. First one, I see Bulgarian split squat. Oh, now I remember why I added this one to the list. Sometimes when I'm sitting down to film these, I'm like, why did I add this one to this video to talk about? And then I start looking at it and I'm like, oh, that's why. Because the title is pretty misleading considering some of these exercises. Bulgarian split squats do target the glutes, but they also very heavily target the quads. So split squats are very, I would say that they primarily target the quads. And then we have back leg lifts. Those are definitely a glute isolation exercise. That one's good for glutes. And then Romanian deadlift. Romanian deadlift. The primary target for Romanian deadlift is probably going to be the hamstrings as well as, yes, the glutes. If your goal is glute isolation, then Romanian deadlifts are not a glute isolation exercise. They're a compound exercise. Very heavily target the hamstrings as well as the glutes. Clamshells. Oh, I love clamshells. You can add a resistance band to your knees. That's a good glute isolation exercise. You can do that at home too. So yeah, like clamshells, really good for like your glute medius, which is like your hip, like your side glutes, I sometimes refer to them. Like clamshells, yes. So squat side kick. I would say that that's a pretty quad dominant exercise. Yes, squats get your glutes involved, but actually, I'm just going to say this illustration, she don't look like she's squatting that deep. And when you kind of do, she looks like she's half repping. And when you are half repping with squats, you're getting more of your quads involved actually than your glutes. So based on this illustration, this is predominantly a quad exercise that she is doing. So if she's trying to isolate her glutes, then not this one. Okay, next one. Hamstring curls. Okay, that's an interesting way to do hamstring curls if you are at home and maybe don't have a hamstring curl machine. Target the hamstrings, as is suggested by the name. Lying hamstring curls like this do get your glutes involved a little bit, but this is definitely a predominantly hamstring exercise. So again, this is not a glute isolation exercise. Next we have side lunge to curtsy lunge. This is a weird illustration. Looks like she's squatting down or standing up straight. Side lunge to... Okay, yeah, not really sure what's going on there. So I guess she's doing it is a side lunge to a curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunges I do really like for targeting the glutes, but this is not a glute isolation exercise. Pretty much all types of lunges, the main target is the quads. And the glutes, yes, the glutes do get involved quite a bit, but this is just, it's not a glute isolation workout. So we have a single leg glute bridge. So that's a glute isolation exercise. When you have having your leg out, your leg extended like that, that would also get your hip flexors involved as well. And your quads for sure too. But in general, I would say bridges for sure, glute isolation workout. Last one, pistol squats. Okay, pistol squats are, I don't want to say they're entirely quads, but they're like mainly quads. The pistol squat is good for training your balance, and it targets the hell out of your quads, again, more than your glutes. Like, yes, your glutes get involved, but this is more pretty quad dominant exercise. Out of all of these, I would say that only 3 of them, how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, and then there's a full workout button, so I guess it's not even the full workout. I'm not going to click it right now. We're busy. But just based on these 9 exercises, it says how to build your butt but not your quads home workout. Only 3 of these that we have here, which would be the back leg lifts, the clamshells, and the single leg bridge, isolate your glutes. So if your goal is to grow and develop your glutes without also overdeveloping your quads, you need glute isolation exercises, and most of these are not glute isolation exercises. I have my personal favorite glute isolation exercises that I do on a weekly basis, incorporate into my leg day every single week. My top favorites are glute kickbacks on the cable machine and a barbell hip thrust. I also call them glute thrusts. And I actually have videos of me demonstrating both of these on my Instagram. If you go to my highlights, I have a highlight titled exercise demos. There's quite a few that I have saved to that highlight, so you're gonna have to click through, but I have demonstrations of me performing in the gym and breaking down how to perform both of these exercises. So this graphic isn't terrible. These exercises are all great, but the title is pretty misleading considering the content. Next. All right, so this next one is terrible, but we have to do it. You guys know I can't do one of my reacting to Pinterest health fails without including a detox. So we're going to look through the diet, but there's a short article attached to it if you click on the link that I also want to go through. The article's not long, and it says 3-minute read, but I don't want to just sit here and be reading to you guys, so we're going to try and speed read as much as we can. Okay, so I clicked it, and it takes me to a website called Fitwire. I wonder if that's supposed to be Fitwire, like pronounced Fitwire, FITWIRR.com. I don't know. Okay. Simple 3-day liver detox plan to cleanse your body. Your liver is one of the most important organs in the human body with so many responsibilities. It plays a vital role in processes of digestion, metabolism, toxins, filtration, and blood clotting. The liver is a powerful organ and able to heal and regenerate if injured. Proper liver function is not only absolutely essential for a healthy body and digestion, but also any irregular congestion or toxic buildup in the liver can leave you with symptoms of feeling far less than your best. Yes, and in that case, you would need a team of medical professionals, not a Pinterest graphic. The buildup of fats and toxins in the liver can be responsible for a whole host of issues that a liver cleanse may help. Fatty liver disease, you need a little more than a liver detox. Liver problems can lead to a variety of unpleasant symptoms. You may start to notice one or more of these symptoms below if your liver becomes toxic, fibrous, and fatty. According to the Mayo Clinic, unhealthy liver symptoms may include feeling tired and have low energy, inability to lose weight even if you're exercising and eating healthy foods. Ooh, only eating healthy foods, so no Oreos. Skin and eyes that appear. Skin and eyes that appear. Appear what? I hope your skin and eyes are appearing. Itchy skin, dark urine color, mood swings, bloating and gas, muscle aches and stiffness, abdominal pain, poor digestion, nausea, chronic fatigue. I'm going to be honest, some of these sound like me when I'm PMSing. Fatty liver. Another common problem is fatty liver. Commonly develops from overconsumption of alcohol and overindulgence. But even if you are not a heavy drinker, you are not completely off the hook. Fatty liver disease not related to alcohol does exist and can develop from certain medications, malnutrition, or other causes. One thing that's feared about this liver disease is that it's extremely hard to spot, identify, and self-diagnose in the early days. Well, I hope you're not self-diagnosing it. I hope you're going to the f***ing doctor. Its symptoms are often vague and cold-like symptoms, including fatigue, weakness, nausea, impaired judgment, and loss of appetite. It can quite possibly take years to the build-up before liver damage is implicated as the cause. Okay, they need to get their editor to look at this again, because this has a lot of grammatical issues in it. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, be on the alert. It may be that your liver is trying to tell you something about the buildup toxins in your body. Liver cleanse diet. Here we go. A liver cleanse is a diet designed to purge and purify your liver of buildup toxins, stones, and sludge. They are not being consistent with the way they spell buildup, just saying. Some can last days or weeks depending on the liver program. This is why liver cleanses is so important. Oh, this grammar! Whether you want to undo your over-the-top cheat meal, you can't undo a meal. Once you've eaten it, it's already in there, okay? You don't get a calorie refund. Or just want to jumpstart on better health. Going on a detox plan can help you remove toxins from your body and nourish it with nutrients that support your bodily functions. 3-day liver detox plan. This simple liver cleanses 3-day plan uses a mixture of wholesome and fresh ingredients to detox the liver and give it a good break. In 3 days, you can reboot and jumpstart your way to a healthier body. While many detox programs require you to fast and allow only tonics for days, this 3-day detox does not go extreme. You are not bound to just greens and all day of juices. You will be eating whole foods that nourish your body while they flash toxins out. I assume they mean flush. While they flush toxins out and clean your body inside and out. It's a 3-meal-a-day plan that starts with immune-boosting, hydrating juice and ends the day with a heartwarming soup that's rich in nutrients and green power. What you won't see on your plate for the next 3 days is processed foods, bad. Dairy, bad. Gluten, worse. Meats, Fish and added sugars. What the hell's wrong with fish? Only whole foods that are plant-based and high in nutritional value to drive the process of liver detoxification. These dishes we selected here will give your digestive systems a rest from processed foods and load up on fibers, fruits, and vegetables, which help remove toxins from your body. Also, don't forget to replace all the drinks you have throughout the day to water or herbal tea. This will help give your liver a break, flush out toxins, support the functions of your organs, and supercharge your metabolism. Make all your meals in advance and in batch to save you time and make the 3-day commitment a bit easier on yourself. Are you ready to jumpstart your way to a healthier you and eliminate the unwanted craving for unhealthy foods? Let's get started. Oh, geez. Something really quick that I want to circle back to. It says you are not bound to just greens and all day of juices. And then let's look at the meal plan. The first meal is like a juice drink, and then lunch and dinner are greens. So what are you talking about? This is just greens and juices. So I wanted to figure out the approximate energy total, calorie total for this meal for the whole day. So I typed it into my calorie counting app that I sometimes use when I'm tracking my calories. It's called Fat Secret. I like it and I would recommend it. According to my app, this 3-day detox diet yields approximately 780 calories for the whole day. Something to note is I did my best when I was entering ingredients into for each meal, but there are some parts when I was looking at this diet that it's kind of vague. For example, under dinner, it says 2.5 cups of soup, and I assume they mean like chicken broth or vegetable broth or something like that. But because in my mind, I am a food-loving little piggy at heart, I'm like, oh, I get 2.5 cups of broccoli cheddar soup. Another Trader Joe's favorite. Anyway, for the calorie calculation, I assumed that they meant chicken broth, which is what I decided to go with. Like I said, that brought the total calories for the day to a whopping 780. That's not even half of what I need to sustain my glute training. This diet is not detoxifying anything. It's a hyper-restrictive meal plan that will result in weight loss via extreme calorie restriction and perhaps even an explosive bathroom experience for you. I have a friend on Instagram who's a dietitian, and I asked her a couple questions about this just to see what she would say. I sent it to her and I said, hey, I'm writing a script and I need your thoughts on this abomination. She said, immediate first thoughts, those combinations sound disgusting. I'm hungry already. What's wrong with your liver and kidneys? And is your PCP/nephrologist aware? Also, what is balsamic vinegar? Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. If you look closely at the freaking thing under lunch, it says 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. What the is balsamic vinegar? So I asked her, the article is absolutely ridiculous. I do have a question. It says the cleanse will give your liver a good break. Our liver is arguably our most important organ. It never takes a break. I was having typo issues. The only thing I can think of is maybe they're talking about the gallbladder, in which case I guess a super low-fat diet would give the gallbladder a break, right? But there are no foods that I can think of that make the liver work harder than it already does, can you? And she says not inherently. I mean, maybe if you want to stretch it, alcohol. Yeah, that's a good point, because your body does consider alcohol a toxin. And your liver actually prioritizes the metabolizing alcohol first and foremost. So she says, I mean, maybe if you want to stretch it, alcohol might, since that's a literal toxin, but otherwise, no. Well, I don't know why people think they need to give their organs a break. If your organs take a break, you're probably on life support. Good point. Then I said, that's what I thought too. And even in the case of quote unquote giving your liver a break, it would really only be a break if you're a raging alcoholic, right? Like I maybe have 2 to 3 drinks a month. Does my liver need a break from that? And she said, according to Pinterest, yes. So I just wanted to see what she would say about that. And yeah, let's move on. So let's look at the next one. 6 foods that fight cellulite. So we have chili, dark chocolate, salmon, green tea, blueberries, and hummus. And this is from thesquatchallenge.com. Okay, let's define cellulite. According to mayoclinic.org, cellulite is a very common harmless skin condition that causes lumpy, dimpled flesh on the thighs, hips, buttocks, and abdomen. The condition is most prevalent in women. Many people try with variable success to improve the appearance of their skin through weight loss, exercise, massage, and creams marketed as a solution to cellulite. Medically proven treatments are available as well, though results aren't immediate or long-lasting. If you go to Google and type in how to get rid of cellulite, a lot of crazy stuff that comes up is like creams, skin treatments, and massage treatments and things. Most of these things are unproven and just straight up nonsense. But once you weed through all the crazy stuff, typically reducing the appearance of cellulite usually comes down to weight loss to reduce the amount of fat cells you have, and thus reducing its appearance. It's baffling to me that this simple list of foods will reduce my cellulite, because ultimately what it comes down to is if they're not part of a balanced diet with a calorie reduction, then you're not going to lose body fat, and thus you're not going to lose cellulite, fight cellulite. Just shoveling dark chocolate in your face alone isn't going to make your cellulite go away. I noticed that salmon is on the list. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys know how much I love my salmon. I eat salmon just about every single day. So if just eating salmon alone fought my cellulite, then I wouldn't have any. Fun fact, you have an enzyme called lipoprotein lipase, or LPL for short, and one of its main functions is to pull dietary triglycerides from your bloodstream and shuttle them into your adipocytes, fat cells, for storage. Estrogen and progesterone, sex hormones that women have high concentrations of, stimulate LPL activity in the gluteofemoral area, which is probably why us females have more hips, thighs, and booty than men do. Thanks, biology. Fucking bitch. Last thing, when I went to Google and typed in how to get rid of cellulite, one of the things that came up was this blog post that was also on Mayo Clinic. The question was, Can anything help with cellulite? I'm not going to read the whole article, it was pretty long, but it suggested the typical solutions: exercise, weight loss, surgical approaches. It also brought up one non-surgical approach, which is actually FDA approved, which is cryolipolysis. So basically, cryolipolysis is freezing the shit out of your fat. I'll link that article below if anyone's interested in reading about freezing their fat. Let's move on to the last one. Okay guys, so for this last one, I don't ever do this, but I have to issue a trigger warning. Warning, the following graphic you're about to see is about the ketogenic diet. If you find yourself triggered by people sharing facts about the keto diet that oppose your current convictions, please click off the video now. Thank you. That was a joke. But if in fact you found yourself personally offended by it, might I suggest you eat some bread? Anyway, I promise I'm not going to go on another rant about keto. But I included this graphic because it's hilarious. This graphic is titled Keto It's Simple. So basically, it's just helping you build your keto meal. It looks like you pick you pick a protein, you pick a veggie or two, and then you add a fat, and then you have a keto meal. But not really, because vegetables have carbs. Something that I hear a lot of dietitians bring up about the keto diet that it has never occurred to me before. Like, I'm part of a couple Facebook groups for dietitians and dietitians to be, such as myself, as you can imagine. And keto gets brought up a lot because it's trendy right now. When I see dietitians get to talking about, they'll talk about how, keto people use it for at-home weight loss. They hate carbs. Carbs are so bad, blah, blah, blah. And for their meals, they keep them keto, right? By doing meat, vegetables, and a shit ton of fats, right? Because that's keto. But, vegetables have carbs. Albeit broccoli is much lower in carbs than a baked potato, but broccoli still has carbohydrates. So I've just seen a few dietitians make that interesting point. They say, people, they're diehard keto, meat, vegetables, and fat. But like, if you are eating vegetables, are you really totally keto? Because vegetables have carbohydrates. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. You guys are gonna go off in the comments, I already know, so have at it. So let's build a couple meals with this. Okay, I have my pen here. I'm just gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna try and land on the protein column. No, I can't close my eyes. A monster will get me. Okay, ground beef, that's my protein. Turnip. Oh, I landed on like between radish and turnip. So those will be my two vegetables. Okay, now let's add a fat. Avocado. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't like radishes or turnips. So, I mean, I'd eat the ground beef and the avocado, but I don't know about that radish and turnip. Okay, let's do another one. I'm trying not to look. It's really tempting. Okay, protein powder. Shakeology. All right, let's pick my veggies. Asparagus. All right, let's add a fat. Bacon. Oh, I could do bacon wrapped asparagus, but then with protein powder. Zeus, you want to build a meal? Okay, Zeus is going to build a keto meal. Okay, look, pick one. You pick one? Thank you. Look here, look, pick one. All right, you're not paying attention. You're not going to be keto? I think I talked about this on Instagram. He had some tummy problems last week and he was throwing up and he had diarrhea. He's doing a lot better. The vet has him on a prebiotic and anti-inflammatory. But Zeus is actually not keto right now because right now his diet is white rice and boiled chicken. All right, let's pick one more meal. Let's do this again. I gotta make it funny. Okay, plant-based protein. What the f***? I gotta turn up again. Okay, let's pick my fat. Butter. Okay, so I get plant-based protein, turnip, and butter. Oh my god, some of these are disgusting. Like the fats, lard. There is lard on here. Oh my god, what if your meal was like, okay, what if you get like protein powder, an onion, and lard? That's on here. What if that was just your luck to eat, oh yeah, your keto meal, protein powder, an onion, and lard? That sounds so disgusting. All right, that's it. I just wanted to clown on that one a little bit because I just thought it was freaking hilarious. In conclusion, don't take wellness advice from Pinterest. We love Pinterest. I really do. I love Pinterest for home decor ideas and yummy recipes, not detox recipes, and for like things to do when we go on vacation to Mexico, but not foods to fight cellulite. If you hear a weird sound, Zeus is chewing the hell out of his Kong right now. I'm not going to stop him. This is his house, not yours. Deal with it. I like these videos, and from the comments and from my feedback, I take it you guys also like these videos. So I'm gonna get back to making these more regularly. I've gotta get these back in the rotation somehow. If in fact you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. You deserve Starbucks and a cookie. Thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow me on the gram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Zeus. What you doing? Hey, my Onyx. Hey, baby. Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. You guys, Onyx is going to be 8 in August. And Zeus was also born in August. Zeus is going to be 6. Onyx, you're about to be an old ass man. People are always so surprised, like, cause Onyx looks like an old man. I don't know, maybe that's the half lab in him, because labs, you can kind of see them, like, they age in the face, really. Like, you can see it in their face. And, you know, I don't know, maybe pits just stay young forever, maybe just Zeus does. We say Zeus has forever puppy face because people will be out and about with him, and people are like, oh my god, he's so cute, how old is he? Like, expecting that we're gonna say, oh, he's a puppy, or oh, he's like 1 year old, or something like that. And then when we tell people how old he is, they're like, wow, seriously? Like, yeah, people see this face and they think that Zeus is a little baby, but no, he is a grown-ass man. Zeus is about to be 6 this summer. You don't care about anything except your peanut butter. You guys want to say bye? You guys want to say bye-byes? Come here. Sit. Onyx, sit down. Come here, Zeus. Zeus, come. Watch this. Come here. Sit. Zeus, sit. Onyx, who's your little brother? Who's your little brother? It's him! He's your baby brother. Onyx used to, whenever we would do that, Onyx would like pat Zeus on the head and be like, that's my brother. It's okay. You pointed at me. It's okay. You still did good, baby. Bye.